I'm live all the way from Virginia, USA. So anyone alive with me? Alive? No, live. Anyone? I'm putting on my computer here to make sure I can see you. So I can see you chatting. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Today we are going to talk about a budget. A budget. Do you have one? How do you create one? Okay, I'm putting on my computer meanwhile to get to the page where you are. I can see you chatting. Welcome, welcome. If you are new here, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA. I call this channel Take a Step to a Better You because I care so much about taking steps. I'm logging in, by the way. I'm getting to the channel, so I'm able to see your chatting. So I'm able to see your chatting. Hello, hello, I see you, Janet. This is going to be a short one. Hello, hello, I see you, Janet. This is going to be a short. It was speaking twice. It's going to be a short one because I have a training I signed up for. It turned out to be only on this day. So I'm going to be here like, let's see, 30 minutes. 30 minutes maximum because my training starts shortly. But I want to come back again tomorrow, if you don't mind it. Tomorrow, Saturday, let's continue again with the same topic. Put where you are. Hello, hello, from where? Hello, hello, Lucas, hello. Janet, put where you are, please. Welcome. Put welcome. Put a welcome message. Please like the video. We are going to go through, first of all, a reminder of what we did last time. The reason the last live I talked about needs and wants, because needs are so important when you are creating a budget. So what is, we're going to review needs and wants as we wait for other people to come in. Let's review. For those of you who are on now, what did we say needs are? What is a need? Quickly in the chat. What's a need? No, don't give me an example. Define it. What's the need? And we are reviewing from what we did last Friday. A need is what? Hello, hello, Lekendra. Lekendra, I think that's a new name here. You are new here? Where are you? Please put where you are. Hi, Naim, I see you. I brought this one early. Do you like this time? It's very early for me. It's 8:48 in the morning. That's USA Eastern time. What time? Where are you and what time is yours? Adley, you said you are in USA. What's your time right now? Salma, how are you? So we're going to very quickly go through a review of needs and wants because that's where we start to create our budget. But what did we say were needs? But by need definition, what's a need? Quick. Because we're going to start on the budget a little bit, and then I'm continuing with this same topic tomorrow because I know we are not going to finish it. We are not going to finish it because there are some things I want to share. So, what's a need? Hello, Moonlight. Hello, welcome. What's a need? Quickly, you are all here. We went through a need and wants. What's a need? Before we get to examples of a need, what's a need? You know how in life we have needs, we have wants. What's a need by definition? Let's see, 850. 850. Okay, that will be. Please put your country. Put this in Malaysia, 850. I know you are in Malaysia. Who else? Where are you and what's the time? Do you like this time? Because if you like this time, it means I have to wake up very early. Malaysia, yeah. And do you like this time? I know Malaysia would prefer things this time, but what about the others? Do you like this time? It's not good for me, I have to tell you that. But if you like it, I can try to do it very early. Yes, Malaysia. So where are you all the others? Lokendra, where are you? Naima, I know you are in Bangladesh. What's the time now? Meanwhile, someone define a need, because I'm not here long. Normally I'm here like we chat too long. Today no, but I'm coming back tomorrow, Saturday. We like this time. Okay, who else likes this time? I can try to come back tomorrow around this time if you like it. If you all say you like it. Although Tendo is here. Oh, Tendo, welcome. Welcome, Tendo. Good to see you inside the chat. So, if you like this time, put where you are, the country, and if you like this time. I can try to come at this time, but I know it's not good for others. For others, they're just heading to work. Like I'm cutting off all of USA, I'm cutting off all the UK, I mean Canada. This is not good time for them. Okay, so then I'll shift it some other time. Like I said, this one, I named it budget. There was a reason why I started with needs and wants. Because once you know your needs and wants, then you can create a budget. And then, you know where I'm leading you with this? We're going to start learning how to earn money online. But let's first know that we really need the money. How are the budgets doing? Do we have the money? No. So no one has defined a need yet. We went through this last time. What's the need? Yeah, 350. Maybe not very good for some people who are still working in Kampala. Next time, Mr. Tendo, you know we are international. When you say Kampala, you have to put Kampala, Uganda, East Africa. So it's best you just say Uganda, East Africa. Then they know where you are. But Kampala, Kampala, very few people will know about Kampala, where you are. So you go by country, and then you define it some more. Uganda, East Africa. Especially if you're on your YouTube channel, you have to tell them, where is Uganda? Never heard of Uganda. Some people have never heard of Uganda. Okay, so what's the need? Those who are here last time, please, this information is very useful, it's very practical. What we do here, so what's the need? Quickly. What's the difference between a need and a want? Maybe that's easier. What's a need and how is the need different from a want? Because after we know that, then we start creating our budget, putting in the needs and the wants. Then we see if we have money. If we don't have money, we figure out how to make the money. See, it's going. We want to go into like progressively on these lives. Becoming, we discuss things, but real life information, okay? So a need is something we do need to survive. Like examples, who can give? She just defined it. Thank you very much, Salma. A need is something we need to survive, according to Salma, and that's correct. So who can throw in examples? What do you need to survive? What do you need today that you cannot survive without? Please, quickly, because I have to leave quickly. I'm here a very short time. I want to get into a budget. But we'll finish budget tomorrow. Because tomorrow, for you who is interested, tomorrow I'll go by age. I'll break it down. We're going to break it down together. By age, like when you are around this age, what do you think are your needs? They change. They keep changing. They move a little bit different. Like, yeah, last time, I had Miss, I don't think she's going to be here. It's too early now. She's in the USA. Elizabeth, she said a car is a need. She put it in her comment. For someone, a car, someone else, a car is a luxury. So depending on where you are, and depending on your life, like the level you are, they're different. So tomorrow, let's break that down. Like where you are and your needs, and then how much are you making? That's what I'll be talking about tomorrow. Food, water, shelter, clothes. We don't even need to go anymore. You already did it. Food is a need. Yes. Without food. And then last time, I asked a question that was interesting. Let's try it again. How long do you survive on water only? Without anything else? All you have is water. You have it in abundance. And that's all you have, though. You don't have anything else to eat with it. How long do you think to survive? We never even got the right answer. People gave different answers, but I don't think they were correct. People were throwing out numbers, but I think they were not correct. So what do you think? How long do you survive on water only? I'm about to get off this topic, by the way. We have to get into the budget. How long you survive water only? People threw out answers last time, but we never verified. I asked someone to go to YouTube and find out. But we never got to the right answer. No, no. KK, thank you for being here. No. I think that would be even, I think you could survive without eating anything for 3 days. I mean, without even water. But if you have water, no, you go longer. Miss KK, no. I asked is it a miss? No, miss, I don't know. Is this a female or a male? I'm sorry. 3 weeks, is that correct? Can go 3 weeks with water only? 3 days, KK, you cannot die in 3 days. Even with nothing, I think you are still alive. Without putting anything in your mouth. Just saliva if you still have some. So it's good information. 3 weeks with just water. Why would you die though if you have water? I think you can live longer. Do you know people who are in the hospitals and all they get that drips, they're not eating? I think they survive longer. 3 weeks, 9 days? I think 9 days is too short. I think you're talking about when someone has nothing. They're eating nothing. But 9 days? No, you don't have to say sorry, we are learning. Sorry, we are not learning. But 3 days is very, very short. I think you can survive eating nothing, putting nothing in your mouth for over 3 days. I think they say a male dies faster than a female. We're getting into details now. I think a male, they say what? How long does a male die without eating anything? A female stays longer, lives longer. So we can go Google these things. We are here to learn, right? So we got the example of a need, and it's food, water, shelter, clothes. What about the wants? Remember, we are reviewing. This is a previous video. I have need and wants is on my channel. The previous live, we'll get into details of that. What about a want? What's a want? You have to know the difference if you're going to spend your money wisely. Remember, that's where we're going with this. You have to know the difference between a need in your life and a want. So what's a want? What's the difference between a need and a want? If we said a need is something we need to survive, what about a want? Do you know the difference? You could say, I want this, I want this, I want this. But actually, I may be talking about it like it's a need, when it's actually it's not. It's just a want. So what's a want? Let's just give examples, because I don't want to take too much time on it. We spent a whole hour almost last time on the same topic. So what's an example of a want in the chat? Something you can live without. Yes. You don't need that to survive. It's like something extra. Although, like I said, for some people, like how Miss Elizabeth said the need was a car, although she feels like it's a need, but actually you wouldn't die without a car. But she feels like, wow, I need it to do what I do. Okay, so that's very good. What are the examples of a need, of wants? Like what? Like a phone? Is a phone a need? Some people think a phone is a need. We went through that, right? What do you think about your phone? Do you think it's a need or a want? Can you survive without your phone? I think a phone is a want, but what do you think? I think these days people treat phones like they are. You can survive without, yes. Okay, now, I'm moving off that topic. After we know in our lives, these are our needs, and these are our wants, then we get into budgeting. What's a budget? Anyone? What's a budget? We have 15 minutes more on this live. So let's get into budgeting. Let's start it. What's a budget? Define budget. Someone defining a budget? I'm waiting. A need? No. What do you mean no? You can survive without it. Yeah, with the phone. Okay, so a simple definition I found here is that an estimation of revenue, you know, they would use the word revenue. Not everyone knows what revenue is, but revenue would be like money coming in. An estimation of revenue and expenses over a specific time period. That's like a technical definition. But also you have to know that when you're defining a budget, you have to think about what we are talking about, because there's a budget for a business, there's a budget for you as a person, there's a budget for your home, like the other family. So that's why for this kind of, when I do this kind of lives, I'm considering the simple general things. Let's consider your budget as a person, and let's consider your budget in a home, like when you're in a home. So a personal budget will track the money coming in and the money coming out. So you have to have like a record in and out, and amount of money needed to survive. That's not, actually that's not the real definition of a budget, Salma, because like I was saying, it's just tracks the money coming in and the money going out. That's why I started with sharing. We're discussing what we want and what we need. Process of creating a plan to spend your money. That's good. That's good. Okay, but let's make it very, very simple. Money coming in, money going out. So, where does money come in from? Let's go. But remember, tomorrow we're going to go into the details of a budget. But I'm not a professional, but I use common sense to see what a budget would be. When I'm discussing this, please, not professional. I come here to make it simple so that every person can understand. You hear the word budget. Okay, what does it mean? Like for a country tracks the money they get in and the money they spend. So the country, we can get into all that tomorrow. In fact, let me put a note. I didn't think of country until right now. We're going to break down, like if you're a business, if you're a person at this age, if you're a family, like what kind of money, what kind of expenses, okay? But for now, let's just do the basics because my time is limited. Where does money come from? Estimate of income and expenditure. Yes. You are copying me, Janet. I said that. You added a period of time. Now you copycatted me. I read it somewhere here. Okay, that's good. I know you're always a good student. You always listen. Okay, so where does the money come in for a person? How do you get your money? Let's start on it, although I'll continue with it tomorrow. If you're a young person, you know these days I have a huge interest in people who are 25 and younger. So if you're a young person, where does your money come from? We know those older people, they work, but what about you? If you are young, where is your money coming from? Put in the chat, where is the money coming from? What you're going to use to get on these needs. Okay, salary. For you are lucky you're working, you have a salary. How about the young people? Let's break down a student. Let's break down a student. Tomorrow we're going to get into details. If you are a student, where is your money coming from? First of all, let's say you are a student. What are your needs? Or should we do this tomorrow? You vote. Should we go into the student today or we deal with those details tomorrow? Because I was about to go to say, okay, if you're a student, what are your needs? Oh, yes, they are donating to you. You know, let me tell you something about, if you're not in America or in these other developed countries, students work. They work starting at age, I think 15 and a half, some at even 14. Because I think a babysitter, you know, students helping out. You know, here you have a problem of kids being home and no one is helping. So I think starting around 14, you can be, if you go do a course, you know how to save a baby when an accident happened, all those simple things. You can start earning money at 14. You have a babysitter. I think 14 right here where I live. 14, 15, then 15 and a half, you can go be like a cashier at the store. So, yes, you can go work actually. Although this is not common, like where I originally come from, Uganda, I don't think people are going to give you a real job when you're at 15 and a half. Because students tend to be like in boarding schools and all that. But here, they work. Remember, I had a video when I said high school people drive. They drive and take themselves to work. They go to school, come home, go to work. See, all that is involved. So, okay, my parents, yes. And charity, you know, you call it charity, it's like, wow. They're like, it's like a donation. You don't think your parents have an obligation to give you some money? Answer, if you're a student, tell me. You know, here, I keep talking about America, I apologize, but they do strange things. They pay children to do chores at home. I can't believe it. Like, okay, clean, they pay you. You cut grass outside, they pay you. I said, what's this? They give them allowances for doing work they're supposed to be doing. What do you think of that? I'm getting off topic, but I think it's interesting. What do you think about parents giving allowances to their children for doing stuff they should be doing at home? Put in a chat, especially if you're a parent. What do you think? Is that a good idea? They give them allowances, like, oh, $20 per week for helping with the chores. What? That was, yes, they do. I said, what? No. No. What do you think? Who else thinks it's a cool idea? What if you are a child? I want a student to put a comment. It motivates student to work. No, 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 no. I think that's, no. Children need to learn obligations. You are feeding them, you are paying fees, they need to just do it. They should do it. I need that? No. You don't. You don't need that. I don't. For me, I laugh at that. Only if it's something that I was about to call someone to pay. I say, okay, to cut this grass, I was going to call someone, and you do it, then I can pay you. Something I'll pay someone. But washing dishes? What? No. It's a great idea to pay them. Then what about you paying or their clothing and their food and their housing and everything? And then you end up giving them they don't like pay them. They just give them an allowance. Like you get an allowance for being great. No, I don't support. Okay, where were we? We were on, see, Maria is supporting, I don't know. Really? Paying your children when you have to feed them and do all those obligations as a parent? For me, I don't support, but they do it. Okay. We expect children to be accountable also. To be in the family, they have their own, like what they should be doing, but not to be paid. A phone and data is a need? No. No, no, no. Who agrees with Tendo? You agree a phone and data is a need? Why? You die if you didn't have a phone and data? I don't think so. It's not a need, it's a want. Remember, we define the need as something you need to, something Salma, how did she define it? It was a good definition. I was reading it all the time. No, you said something you cannot live without. See, that's the definition Salma gave us. And I don't think you die when you don't have a phone and data. So that's really actually. Okay, I was talking about the budget, where money is coming from for a student, and what are student needs. Oh, now you're bringing the student needs. Let's talk about the real student need, because the real student need that's outside of food and, like, as a student, what's your need that you think even your parents don't care to think about? I know, Taylor, you're going to say the phone and the data. I'm saying no, talk about something else. Maybe people who have started like wearing makeup, maybe, but you can still go out without it. But I think you find a teenager, a girl thinking of makeup is a necessity. What do you think? I agree, since everything now runs around internet. Really? It's a need? I think come tomorrow, we're going to make it more fun, because tomorrow we're going to go more specific like that. Today we did the students. Tomorrow I'm going to go higher. Okay, what if you're not a student anymore? Okay, then we'll go break it down. And please, tomorrow, do me a favor. When you come with your own budget. Go write the money, your income, wherever it comes from. If it's a donation or you have to beg, put it on the income is, oh, you have an accountant here? Where is the income, on the left or on the right? Let me see if you have some knowledge. If you're a bookkeeper, where do you put money comes in? Is it a left? Is it a debit or credit? Tell me. Any bookkeepers? Anyone with accounting knowledge? When you have two columns like this, let me give you a definition. Anyway, I'll give you a definition later. Put something. Let me see what you know. Remember, this channel is about knowledge, simple knowledge. So when you receive, do you put it on the right side or the left side? Like when you are doing some bookkeeping. Who knows? Who knows before I share a definition that will help you? Where do you record money you receive? Anyone with accounting knowledge? No? Okay, let me give you a definition. And this I got in Uganda level. I was in S4, my great accounting teacher. You know what he said? Because when you're doing accounting, basic bookkeeping, they are teaching you, the reason why. Hello, oh, Buchi is here. I called you Buchi. No, I said no. Abduwahid is here. Abduwahid, how are you? Welcome. Abduwahid, have you done any accounting? Do you know? Okay, let me give you the definition. Please remember this. when they talk about bookkeeping, accounting, there's only two things to remember. And that's my teacher from S4, S3 at that time. He said, debit, receiver, credit, giver. Debit, the receiver, credit, the giver. In fact, he was saying it like a song. He said, debit, the receiver, credit, the giver. Debit, the receiver, the person who received, debit, the person who gave, credit. So, are you receiving? Are you giving? But you know, it's weird because when we are in real accounting, then it's a credit is, oh my goodness, I'm complicating it, right? Okay, just have two columns on a paper and put the money coming in and the right put money coming out. Tomorrow, let's share it because these are learning things. These are important because once you put on your left, you see the needs. I mean, you have a list of the needs and then your wants and you add it up together. And then we look at what's coming in. Let's assume, okay, I like to give Uganda as an example. Your income right now is like $50,000. And now you go into your needs here. Okay, you buy this, you buy the ones you consider as your needs. You just included your phone and your data. You say, oh my God, they add to 100,000. That means I have to figure out how to make the 50,000 extra. Because we don't want to be in red. Red means what? What do you think I mean when I say red? When we're talking about budget, when you're in red, what's going on? Tell me. When you're in red, as far as the budget is concerned, what's going on with you? Type in the chat, please. If I say that person is in red. Yes, I said I wasn't available. I made an announcement in the previous videos, and even this one I put it up. Yes, I didn't change it. I said today, because I'm about to join the class. It starts actually very shortly. So I'm here another 4 minutes. I changed it for today, but I also keep changing it until we find the time that's good, where we have the most people available. But I like some people, all people to have a chance to be here. Right now, we cut off USA, Canada, UK, they're not here because it's a wrong timing for them. So, welcome, Huzaifa. When someone says, red is danger. Okay, red is danger, but what does it mean? Remember, we're talking about money coming in and money going out. So what does red mean? By the way, for those people who've been winning money, we're doing it tomorrow because I don't have enough time. So these are the videos. For those of you who are coming here now, who don't know how we earn the money, I ask questions from videos about this book, The Cash Flow Quadrant I read. Normally in a week, I would have 4 videos. The video on Saturday, because I do this on Friday, the video that came on Saturday was number 42. On Monday I had 43, on Tuesday I had 44, and on Wednesday I had 45. So 42, 43, 44, 45. That's where the question will come. But tomorrow, that's when I have the time to give the money to go through all that fun stuff. Right now I have 2 minutes left. So bankrupt. But actually that's not what I'm looking for though. What does bankrupt mean? Okay, when someone is in red, what does it mean as far as their income and as far as how they're spending the money? Tell me the relationship between the money they're making and the money they're spending. What's going on? That's the simple answer I want. Because when you say bankrupt, you're actually making it even more complicated. What does bankrupt mean? Okay, so someone tell me, then we close it. Tomorrow, do you want the same time? Do you prefer the same time? It means I will not sleep. But do you... No. I think it's somewhere meant coming out, going out. Money is not... Money coming in is not more than or equal the money, going out, coming out. Actually, you don't use equal, Salma. You went well with that, but don't use equal. If it's red, you know what they call in economics, what they call, okay, they call it what? What do they call it when the expenses and the income and expenses are the same? What do they call it? What do they call it? Someone knows? When what you're bringing in and what you're spending are the same. What's the term for it? Because Salma, when it's equal, aha, thank you, she got it. Who is this? Noko, thank you. Yes, so break even. So Salma, when you use that term, equal, you are including break even as a bad thing. Actually, break even is not a bad thing. If you bring in $1,000 and your expenses are actually $1,000, you are fine because you are not in red. Remember I said red? So the better decision would be, using your word, Salma, money coming in is less than money going out. If you are bringing in 1,000, okay, if you are bringing 800 and the money you are spending is 1,000, you are in red. By how much? I like people who chat with me. Thank you for bringing that answer, the break even. I was trying to think of the word. You know, I'm getting old. Some words run away from me. Break even with the word. Babies, bankrupt is when you lack enough money to reach your daily needs. Yes, you are bankrupt. You are in red. Equilibrium. Yes, equilibrium, the same as break even. But when, I hope you're not answering the one I just asked. I said when you have 800 coming in, and you are, the needs, by the way, we are now at the level of needs. That's very, very important because young people don't know the difference. Not even older people. They don't know the difference between needs and wants. Once you break, you know that the needs are the ones you take care of first. But now we are saying you bring in $800 or shillings, whatever money you use, and your basic needs are 1,000. You are in red, bad, bad red. Now, if you are in USA, you'll be borrowing. You know here, they use credit cards, they use store cards. You'll be borrowing. You are in red. You are in debt. You are borrowing from friends and family. That's not good. And that's my mission on this channel. To make sure people make more money and can even save and invest and start businesses. If you keep it here, that's my mission. Let's first learn the basics, okay? When you spend more than what you earn, yes. And now, in that spending more, you are confusing needs and wants. So we're going to stick, when we're doing the budget, we want to first stick with the needs. Let's make sure the needs are met. Many people cannot meet their needs. They cannot meet their needs. I had a call, you know, my motivation. You like to watch my motivation, you can go see them. There is the story that only, I think 5, they followed 100 men from the time they were 25. And by the time they were 65, only 5 were able to take care of their needs at once. Only 5 of the men. And yet they were invited and told that, okay, you're going to want to be successful. They're so excited, but only 5 did it. The rest of them didn't. Okay, some had died, but the rest, I think 54, was begging. They were leaving their children. They were asking for help from the government. No money. So if you want to get to 65 when you're not begging, when your children, you know, here we have grandparents who are rich. They just help their grandkids and pay for fees. We want you to be at that level. Please, listen to me. Now I'm getting too motivational mode. The reason I do these things, and I'm going to come live more, have this mindset of I don't want to depend on my children. Okay, they help me if they want this, but I don't want to be there waiting for them to buy me food. That if they don't, what if they don't have it? They have their own problems, okay? That's my mission. Keep it here. Let's figure out. Me, I'll be finding things to tell you to say, you know what, if you go promote that, you get money. Now, as we know our budget, the needs and wants, we don't waste money. We don't waste money. Okay, Tendo, you gave an example of data, but data doing what? Because you could be on data doing something like this, where you're learning something, but you could be on data watching things that are useless. So when you buy your data, know that you are training, you are learning a course, you are doing something useful. So that's an investment. I just put in a word. What's an investment? Someone, put some technical people. What's an investment? Because I just used it. That's data. You are buying data for a reason, for something good for you, but not just buying data to just watch some fun shows. I know it's good to have fun, but no. Let's take care of business, okay? I'm getting off. I'm late. I'm late. Okay, maybe it's bankrupt. When you spend, yes. Thank you all so much. So tomorrow, what time are you voting for? Do you still want this time or later? Vote. I'll be able. I can wake up and be around if that's what you want. But remember, tomorrow we are continuing with this topic. But go and think about your life. Where is the money coming from? What are your needs? Tomorrow I'll be asking the same question. Where is the money coming from? What are your needs? What are your wants? How much do you need to make? Because after we go through that, you will realize that actually you need more money. I have a video I recorded, motivational. We need more money, what I called it. Because it was my starting over story. I don't know if all of you know my story. It's a starting over story. If you go find If you want, who wants to watch We Need More Money? Let me put it for you here. Let me find it and leave you with that. We need more money. Because we need more money. You will see why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm starting over mode and I'm saying we need more money. And if you're thinking of how you're going to be at 65, then realize if you don't start now, guess what happens? If you don't get the mindset at this age when you're younger, by the time you start getting to this, Robert Kiyosaki calls it the rat race, like circles. Whatever enemy you make, you spend, you're in debt, you are borrowing here, you're paying this one, and they call it robbing Peter to pay Paul. And that becomes your life. And before you know it, you're 50, you're 60, and then you are begging your children. We don't want that, okay? Let me find this video. I'll leave you with that. I have to go. The We Need More Money video. If you haven't watched it, then I tell you why I'm passionate about this. And I decided to start a YouTube channel to share what I know and to tell people, please save yourselves. Where is that video? It's the most popular, one of the most popular videos on this channel. I'm trying to get it for you. Deciding for some reason. Let me get here to find it faster. We need more money. I'm going to put in the link and I'm leaving, by the way. I'm getting off. What? Please. It's starting right here. I'm putting it in the chat. Yes, this time, who else? Abdullah, this time, when you spend money. Okay, this video is part of a playlist. But I was saying we need more money. If you haven't had my story, here, that's a link. I'll leave you with that one. When you see that at some point I was a middle class up, and then I had to fall down, and now I'm starting over, maybe you'll be inspired to say, no, there's no time to waste. Okay, no time to waste. Keep it here. I'll share what I know, and I'll share with you what you can do with little money, but you have to learn. Okay, I have to go. My class is about to start. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow I'll be giving the money. Find the videos from Cashflow Quadrant. 42, you'll see them. They are more recent. 42, 43, 44, 45. Yeah, but but the basic needs are about dying, Salma, Tendo. I still agree with Salma. The basic needs are about being alive. We can put data there, but not in the very fast basic needs of a person. So the videos, if you want to earn money tomorrow, find 42, 43, 44, and 45. That's where my question will come from tomorrow, the cash flow quadrant, and I'll have money to give tomorrow. So let's come, but I think let's make it like 15 minutes later from when I came today. So which is, if you're in Uganda, let's make it 4 p.m. I'll do it at 9. Let's make it 9 p.m. Malaysia and 4 p.m. Uganda. Which country is here? Who else is here? Noko, where are you? Which country? But you have to know that other people will not like this because they are not here. You see, they're not here. They are just starting their days of work and they are not here. But tomorrow, and if we like tomorrow, I want to make tomorrow ideas for making money. Affiliate marketing day, Saturday. We'll make this free fall. We can discuss anything. But for those of you who will be interested in earning money, learning, and all that, I think we'll make it a Saturday day going forward. I'm just quite busy, but I'll try to do that, I think. Or I'll show up anytime. Sure, make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification turned on. Because when I have some time, I can just pop up without notice. But I always schedule it. I put it up, I'm coming, so you know I'm coming. But please, especially young people, learn, take care of yourself. Don't plan to beg from anyone, okay? Plan to take care of people. That should be your mission. Take care of others, because once you are well off, you can take care of the others. Buy people data. Okay, bye-bye. Come back tomorrow. You see, I'll schedule it early. I think I'll say 9 a.m. my time, 9 p.m. Malaysia, 4 p.m. Uganda. Okay? Keep it here and go watch those videos. So when I'm asking questions, you all participate and you earn some money. Okay? Bye-bye.